Today's review, I'll be showing you the MH60T Jayhawk from Flywing, and this is an absolutely fantastic helicopter. I mean, just look at the box. Flywing are just getting better and better by the minute, and all the information that we get on the side there, it tells you about the helicopter. I only buy P&P packages, so there's no transmitter in this one. But as you can see, they really have stepped up the mark with their packaging, their manuals and everything. So let's get into the box. As per usual, you get the battery, the charger and everything like that, the wings, and Flywing's new manual, which is absolutely fantastic. I mean, the stuff they're including in these now, it's far better than the quick start guides that we used to get. Just look at the table of contents there. You've got everything from first use instructions, preparing the helicopter, function introduction, returns, compass calibration. We never got this before. It was always quick start manuals. And if you just flick through the manual there, no need for any other books. Now Flywing are providing plenty of information on the helicopter. But there you go. That's the kit that you normally get supplied. And just look at her there. This is the MH60T from Flywing. And as you can see, she is absolutely beautiful. Flywing are knocking things out of the park now. They're just fuselages. They just get better and better. I mean, I'll go up for a close detail. Look at all the rivet detail and everything you've got in there. You've got working wheels, the back wheel and the back fin, all working. And as you can see, it's such a beautiful looking helicopter. I mean, I think this is going to become one of my favorites. There you can see all the detail in there. Nice close-up shot. And again, nice working suspension. We've got the quick release blade system, so it's just click and turn. So there you go, there's the new Flywing MH60, and I absolutely love this bird. She is beautiful. Right, so there she is, all ready to fly. All we have to do now is put the blades in, and they're as simple as click and turn. So all we literally have to do to get these blades in is slide in and then turn to lock them in place, and job done. Same again for the other side. Slide one in, twist and turn. Slide one in, twist and turn, and there you go. As simple as that. So as you can see, it's the new Ace flight controller, and it's just gathering its satellites. If you've got a new model, or give it a good 10 to 20 minutes, just let it sit there idle and gain all its information. As you can see, I've got an aftermarket radio. I've been in for under 3 minutes. I'm already got 13 sats. So just leave her for a while. I'm going to leave her for at least 20 minutes. If I leave her for 20 minutes, I guarantee you I'll have at least 20 satellites and I'll have a better lock. Although she's ready to fly now, she's got a green light. She's got a green light on 13 sats. I will wait a little bit longer. If you look now, I've been waiting about 13 minutes and the sat count is still climbing. So I'm going to wait for a couple of minutes. So sometimes I can find it can take a maximum of 18 minutes to get a full sat lock. So as you can see, it's slowly building. There's no harm in letting your helicopter sit idle whilst you're just waiting for that first initial lock. Same old process when you're doing these. The green light is solid. I know I've got over 20 sats, but if we just pick the helicopter up and spin her around, you see, as long as that light doesn't change, you know we've got a good lock and a good calibration. And then it's just time for the canopy. Whatever we do, we must make sure that it is clicked on properly here. Right, we're just about ready to go. As you can see, the clip is in. She's nice and solid. I pick her up. She is nice and level and weighted. So without further ado, let's give this baby a test flight and see how she does. And she is ready. There's a few people around, so I'm just going to have a little practice of her for a minute. I'm in
rate profile 2.
I'm in normal rate profile.
Return to home.
GPS and coordinated turn is off. So it sticks down and out to unlock it, and you'll see the blades twitch. Just like that. Now she's ready. And motor arm. Wait for her to spool up. You'll hear the head speed drop. There you go, it got level and just dropped. So here we go, let's see how she handles straight out of the box. And there you go, she's quite stable straight away, first takeoff. I mean, look at that, she's doing absolutely beautifully. Let's get her off the ground to get out of the ground wash. Slowly does it. nice and gentle. Let's test back. That was a bit aggressive. Press forward, nice and gentle, side to side, and everything seems to be working as it should. We'll just bring her back, slowly bring her back towards me, and there, that's hands off sticks, and there we go, that's hands off sticks, and she is hovering like a dream. She is barely moving. That is absolutely spot on. It's not even budging an inch. Look. That is absolutely flawless. As I say, hands off sticks, absolutely flawless. So now let's take her for a run. And look at that. She's looking absolutely fantastic. So I'll bring her down for a nice close pass. And there we go. Looking absolutely fantastic. She is flying like a dream, just as you'd expect. And brake. And look at that, absolutely stunning. We just walk around her again. Look how stable she is. And now what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to switch on the coordinated turn feature to try that and see how she goes with a coordinated turn. Right, coordinated turn feature is on, and just a bit of rudder, and she will bank on her own. There you go, look at that. That is such a great feature. She looks so scale. I'm impressed. And then bank it to the left. Absolutely fantastic. And we'll bring her around to a nice coordinated turn again. This is just in normal rates, so the lean will probably be a bit less than it is in sports. But for me, this is scale, so there's no need to be flying around like a lunatic. And she is absolutely flying beautifully. And crossover again. And there's that coordinated turn. All on its own, that's just a bit of rudder movement. Looking absolutely flawless.
15.1 volts.
Right, let's bring her down. Turn around. Look at that, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. She looks absolutely great amongst those trees.
15.1 volts.
Right, I'm getting a warning I'm on 15.1 volts already. So I'll bring her in for a landing.
15.1 volts.
And just look at that. She is looking fantastic. Look at that, guys. Absolutely beautiful. She flew flawlessly, just as I'd expect. That's the first battery. And she is looking cracking. And there we go. A successful flight, all achieved. And I'll just give you one last shot of that now. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. I'll just leave you some outshots of her looking absolutely fantastic. Guys, honestly, I have loved this to bits. I think it's my new favourite helicopter. Put another few batteries to her. She looks fantastic. Look at her coming in now. She looks like a dream. Thanks for sticking with me. I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy this model as much as I do. Please stay tuned for more. Subscribe, like, do all the usual business, because there's some very exciting content coming soon. I can't say much, but there will be some more really good Flywing content on the way, and you're really going to enjoy it. So stay tuned for more. Hope you enjoyed this. Look at her, she looks fantastic, and I wish you all a good day and happy flying.